You know, when I say new year of new experiences, most of the time I think that I'm talking about like traveling somewhere cool or, doing something I've never done before, like something really crazy. But to find out, there are things that I haven't even tried on the small level. I'm 29 fucking years old. I just now realized how helpful a Brillo pad is. I've never purchased one or never used one before, and these things are amazing. My god, things you're missing out on in life. Yep, that's my phone falling. I bet you're kind of wondering how it got in this situation. Well, let me tell you. And that's why you gotta be very careful with where you put your phone. As I expected, I put it on top of the freaking shed to do a time lapse. I was like, this thing's gonna fall. Sure enough, it did. Cracked my screen again. I just got it fixed like a month and a half ago. So, other than cracking my screen, I gotta say that's a pretty good start. Pretty much what I'm planning on doing is redoing the entire backyard of my house. So, for starters, I was just trying to rip up all the big weeds. Once those are all out of the way, I'll clean up all the smaller stuff. Then I can start with the renovation. So it's one full trash can. So gotta empty that. Then a second pile here. And then over on this end, another third pile all the way down there. So there's a lot of stuff that I still gotta clean out here, but it's a work in progress. Afterwards, like I said, my next plan is to rip out the deck completely. It's all warped and nasty. I'm gonna rip the entire thing out, replace it with brick, make a nice little brick patio. I'm really curious actually to what they have underneath here, if it's actually just a concrete patio like normal houses have or not. And that would also will kind of sway my decision if it is. And then I'll rip out all these stepping stones here. And then over here is already inlaid with brick. But my plan is that if I could pull all that out, since it's a perfect square, then there'll already be a hole for me to basically put new brick in. So I'm gonna buy new brick and put that in there. I wanna do a water feature in the corner, and then just like a lounge or hammock or something over there. Really the whole reason why I'm doing this is just because I want a place where late at night, if I got nothing to do, I can open up a beer and just come outside and chill in the hammock and look at the stars. So here's hoping I can get that done before Lobos gets crazy. So also, one thing that went on this week that was really cool was Shaylin actually came into town, and so we tried to have like a little gathering of like the group of friends over at my house, and some of them were busy, so it was really just turned into me, Shaylin, Emily, and Mark. But it was really nice to, actually have a get together. We haven't really seen each other in such a long time or had a get together like that. So, she cooked and, we sat and watched TV and talked about stuff, and that was actually a lot of fun. Lastly, one of the things that I did this week, which really made me laugh, and I kind of made the joke where I'm like, I might not be at Rooster Teeth, I might not be working at Rooster Teeth, but at my job, I basically was doing what I would do if I was working at Achievement Hunter had I gotten that editor position. And that was where I was sitting in the office actually editing together Let's Plays with the football players. We did football green screens this week, and one of the things we did on the side was we were doing an interview room, and in the interview room we would have two guys sit down and actually play Mario Kart against each other. So I was sitting there cutting together 7 different videos of these guys playing Mario Kart against each other, so that was actually really cool to do. And it's definitely stuff that I like to do. So I know that last week I said that I was going to take this weekend to talk about, some of my projects, my books and stuff like that, but I decided that there was way too much else going on that I decided to cover that stuff instead. But I will be getting around to the stories at some point. I will explain more in detail about it. Just don't know exactly when yet. But that's about all I have for this week. Next week, of course, is just a whole bunch of isotopes, and got a couple things where I'm going to go to NMAA and help JP set up his live stream computer for their new little studio area, so that should be interesting. And yeah, other than that, RTX is a good handful of weeks away. It's almost coming up here though, so I'm looking forward to that. I got everything paid for, and I already have my plan with my credit card. I'm going to pay it off this month, do the RTX trip, then pay it off again after that. So, and then all the extra money after I get it paid off the second time is going to go towards getting new furniture for my house.
So that's all I got. But so until next time, I'll see you guys later.